Welcome to Frog Furnishings, an assembly guidance for our 6-foot A-frame table. To begin, ensure all 10 primary components are included: 2 A-frame bases, 2 seat slats, 3 tabletop slats, 2 angle supports, and 1 horizontal support. There are also 23 3.5-inch hex lag screws, 23 flat washers, and 6 3-inch deck screws. Tools required for assembly are a powered driver and a 7/16-inch socket Phillips head bit. Some tables come with 2 2x4 4-foot base supports. These supports include 4 1/4-inch by 3-inch lag screws and 4 flat washers for each support, or 8 screws and 8 washers total. Assembly requires 2 people and must be performed on a flat and even surface. Do not over-tighten hardware as damage can occur. Please read the assembly instructions and follow all directions. Begin by standing the A-frame bases upright and parallel to each other about 4 feet apart. Note that the horizontal supports should face away from the center of the table. Now place a seat slat on top of the horizontal 3-inch by 6-inch A-frame seat supports. The pre-drilled holes in the seat slat should align with the center line of the 3x6 support. Ensure the bases are square and plumb. Using the pre-drilled holes as a guide, drill starter holes in the 3x6. Then attach the seat slat using the 3.5-inch hex lag screws and flat washers. Be sure to support the A-frame base with your leg to ensure it remains upright and vertical during assembly. Now move to the other side of the table. Place the second seat slat on the 3x6 seat support and attach it the same way as the first side. Once again, use the pre-drilled holes to drill starter holes in the midpoint of the 3x6. Attach the seat slat using 3.5-inch hex lag screws and flat washers. Even though the first side is attached, ensure the bases remain square and plumb, and support the A-frame base during assembly to ensure it remains vertical. Now place one of the 3 tabletop slats in the middle of the A-frame top supports. The slat should have the inset pre-drilled holes on top and aligned with the center line of each 3-inch by 4-inch cross support. Note that it is important to space this slat evenly and in the center of the A-frame supports. Make sure the slat is exactly equidistant from the left and right edge, placing it exactly in the middle of the tabletop. Attach the first tabletop slat using the 3.5-inch hex lag screws and flat washers. Once the center slat is attached, attach the left and right slats, making sure to align the pre-drilled holes with the center line of each 3x4 cross support. When screwing each lag screw with its flat washer, check to make sure it is flush and that each tabletop slat is smooth with the others along the top surface. Next, you will attach the horizontal support board onto the center of the tabletop. Please note the similarity but distinction between the center support that has both ends angled in and the 2 angle supports that have each end angles the same direction. The center support will be placed directly below the pre-drilled holes in the tabletop slats. Note that the longer side of the center support will be flush against the bottom of the tabletop and be the full width of the top. With one person under the table, hold the center support in place with the pre-drilled holes centered on the center support. Attach the support using 3.5-inch lag screws and flat washers as shown. Now attach the 2 angled supports. Place the lower end of the angle support flush against the A-frame horizontal support. The top of the angle support will be close to the top of the A-frame support. Moving up the angle support toward the tabletop, ensure the top nuzzles securely where the tabletop meets the center support and that the angle support is flush against the center support. Center the lower ends of the angled supports with the pre-drilled hole in the A-frame. Attach the lower end with a 3.5-inch lag screw and flat washer. Now attach the top ends to the center support with two 3-inch deck screws each. From the opposite side of the center support, align the screws in the middle of the angled support. Note that both angled supports will need to be offset slightly to attach the deck screws. If any bowing occurs, you can loosen and reattach the tabletop hex lag screws. Now secure the two base supports to the table legs. Place one end of the support flush against the inside of one of the legs and align with the inside of the leg where it touches the ground. Slide the other end of the support inside the opposite table leg, ensuring it is flush to the inside edge of that table leg. Now take two 3.5-inch lag screws and washers and secure the table leg to the base support by screwing them through the pre-drilled holes in each table leg and into the base supports. Repeat at the other end of the base support. Then repeat these steps for the other base support, connecting the opposite table legs. Assembly is now complete. Enjoy your premium Frog Furnishings A-frame table.